Hi guys, it's Carly. We are here with a yoga finishing sequence that you can add on to any class, whether it's a yoga class or strength or cardio. So we are going to start today on our backs. Come onto your back. Beginning to take up as much space as you want here. Spread the feet wide. Arms can spread wide. Allow the feet to drop open, palms face up. Taking up as much space as you want. Take a full breath, inhale all the way to the top, fill it all the way up, and then a long breath, exhale, let it all go. Another full breath, inhale, filling it all the way up, expand the rib cage. Long breath, exhale, let it all go. On your inhale, bring the knees into the chest, wrap the arms around the shins, forehead comes up to the knees. Exhale, lower the knees over to the left side as you twist and gaze over to the right in a simple supine spinal twist. Bringing your awareness back to the breath, follow the inhales to the top, follow the exhales all the way back out. Inhale to bring the knees back through center. Wrap the arms around the shins. Forehead comes up to the knees. Exhale, lower the knees over to the right side as you twist and gaze over to the left in a simple supine spinal twist. Inhale to bring the knees back up through center. Wrap arms around the shins. Forehead comes up to the knees. On the exhale, lower the head and shoulders back down, lowering the knees over to the right side. The whole body rolls to the right, using your right arm as a pillow, pausing here. When you're ready, slowly press yourself up to seated, facing the front of the room. Legs come long in front of you. Bringing the legs together, flex the feet, toes point straight up to the ceiling. On your inhale, sit up super tall for length. Exhale, take that forward fold, reaching for the outsides of the feet. If you can't reach the feet, just bend the knees as much as you need to until you can. Then use the grip on the feet to pull the chest toward the thighs even more. Inhale to rise back up, shoulders stack over the hips. Now on your exhale, bring the soles of the feet to connect together. Slide the heels in towards your hips as close as they come. Allow the knees to drop open here, hands to the tops of the feet. Inhale, sit up super tall for length. Exhale, take a forward fold with that long spine, rounding it in at your edge. This fold might be enough for you, or if you want a little bit more, use the elbows on the insides of the legs or the knees, wherever they fall, pressing the elbows down, opening the hips up just a bit more. Inhale to rise back up, shoulders stack over the hips. On your exhale, extending just the right leg out long. Keep the left knee bent, sole of the left foot comes to the inside of the right thigh. Inhale, sit up super tall for length. Exhale, take your forward fold, reaching for the outsides of that right foot. Bending the knee here if you need to reach. Inhale to rise back up, shoulders stack over the hips, switching sides, extend the left leg long, bend the right knee, sole of the right foot to the inside of the left thigh, sitting up super tall for length on the inhale. Exhale, take your forward fold, reach for the outside of the left foot. Bending the knee here if you need to. Inhale to rise back up, shoulders stack over the hips. Exhale, extend that right leg back out long, bending the knees, soles of the feet come to the ground, hands behind the back, lower all the way down to your back. Keeping the knees bent here. On your inhale, bring the right knee in towards your chest, cross the right ankle over the left thigh. Finding that figure 4 position, you can stay right here or reach through, grab onto the inside of that left thigh, pulling the thigh in towards your chest, just to your edge here. Couple options for the grip. You can keep the grip behind that left thigh with the leg straight or with the leg bent, or take the grip in front of the left shin, making it a little more intense. You can also use the right elbow to press out on that right knee, opening the hips up a little bit more. More inhale here. Exhale, lower the left foot back down to the ground, uncrossing the legs. Right foot comes back down. Inhale, left knee into the chest. Cross the left ankle over the right thigh behind the knee. Stay right here if this is enough, or reach through. Grab onto that right thigh. Pull that thigh into the chest. Just to that edge. Options to have the grip behind that right thigh with the leg straight or bent, or take the grip in front of the left shin or the right shin. Using that left elbow, you can press out on the left knee, making it a little bit more. Exhale, lower the foot back down to the ground, uncrossing the legs. Left foot comes back down. On the inhale, bring the knees into the chest, rolling over onto the right side once again, pausing here. And then when you're ready, slowly press yourself up to seated, facing the front of the room, then making your way to tabletop pose, hands and knees on your inhale here. Exhale, draw the crown of the head forward, lengthening the spine. Now on the inhale, slide your right knee forward, turn the right shin so it's parallel to the front of the mat. So the right knee comes behind the right wrist, right ankle behind the left wrist, left leg long behind you, toes point straight back, connecting the right hip to the ground or a block. Inhale, walk the hands toward the hips, sit up super tall for length. Exhale, start to walk the hands out in front of you, taking that forward fold. Just to your edge here. In pigeon pose, bringing awareness back to your breath. If this one's too much, you can always come back to that figure 4 position. Following the inhales here to the top, following the exhales all the way back out. Stay connected here. Inhale to slide the hands back towards the shin, rising back up, shoulders stack over the hips. Now press into the palms, slide your right leg back so you come back to tabletop pose, hands and knees. Inhale here, exhale. On your inhale, slide the left knee forward toward the left wrist, turn the left shin so it's parallel to the front of the mat. Left knee behind the left wrist, left ankle behind the right. Right leg extends long behind you, toes point straight back. Connect the left hip to the ground or a block. Inhale, walk the hands toward the hips, sit up super tall for length. Exhale, walk the hands out in front of you. Forward fold to your edge. Supporting yourself here, bringing awareness back to your breath. Finding yourself here in the present moment where you're safe. Nothing from the past or the future can get in right now. It's just you and your breath. Inhale to slide the hands back towards the shin, rising back up, shoulders stack over the hips, pressing into the palms. Lift the hips up, slide that right or that left knee back so you find yourself in tabletop pose, hands and knees. Inhale here, exhale, shift shoulders past the wrists, bend elbows lower all the way to the belly. Legs come long behind you, arms come to either a T or cactus the arms. Lowering the cheek down to the ground, whichever side works for you. On your inhale, bend that right knee, slide the right knee up towards your right armpit, as high up as it can go. That's your edge here in half frog. Flex the right foot, and then find that comfortable head and arm position. Maybe one cheek or the other is more comfortable. Finding your breath here, and then letting it all go, staying in this shape, but release all the muscles. Soften from head to toe. Inhale to extend the right leg back out long behind you. Both feet meet together on your exhale. Inhale, left knee bends. Slide that left knee all the way up toward the left armpit, as high up as it goes. Flex the left foot, and then find that comfortable head and arm position. Releasing everything now. Soften from head to toe. Release the head, the neck, the shoulders, all the way down the back. The hips release, the legs release. On the inhale, bringing the hands, or actually extending that left leg long behind you first. Both feet meet together. Now on your inhale, hands come underneath the shoulders. Slowly press yourself up through hands and knees, tabletop pose. Inhale here. Exhale, sit your hips back to your heels. Find child's pose for just a few breaths. Forehead connects to the ground. Arms come long in front of you or long behind you, whatever works better for you. With the knees spread wide, it's more of a hip stretch, opening through the hips. With the knees more closer together, stretching through the spine, the low back. Inhale to extend the fingertips to the top of the mat. Allow elbows to lift. Exhale, slide hands back towards the shoulders. Rise back up. Tabletop pose. Inhale here. Exhale, swing the legs around in front of you, coming to seated here first. Bending the knees, soles of the feet come to the ground, hands behind the back, lower all the way down to the back. Bring the knees into the chest, catch the outsides of the feet with the hands, draw the knees in toward the armpits, soles of the feet face the ceiling, elbows on the insides of the knees. Happy baby. Staying perfectly still here, rock side to side. You can straighten one leg at a time, maybe both legs straighten at the same time. And then one more inhale here. Exhale, releasing the feet, bring the knees into the chest, wrap arms around the shins, forehead comes up to the knees. Exhale, lower knees over to the left side. So you twist and gaze over to the right in a simple supine spinal twist. Option to take that deeper twist by crossing the right thigh around the left. Twist the legs together, arms to a T, gaze to the right. Inhale to bring the knees back through center. Wrap arms around shins. Forehead comes up to the knees. Exhale, lower knees over to the right side. Twist and gaze over to the left. In a simple supine spinal twist. Taking that twisted root if you want. Crossing the left thigh around the right this time. Arms to a T, gaze to the left. Inhale to bring the knees back through center. Uncrossing the legs, bring the knees into your chest, wrap arms around the shins, forehead comes up to the knees. Hugging it in so very tightly here one last time. Take that full breath, inhale, all the way to the top, fill it all the way up. Long breath, exhale, let it all go. Legs come long in front of you, arms long to the sides. Take up as much space as you want. Feet drop open, palms face up. Sealing the eyes here. Come back to that simple breath. Taking rest. And these guys are going to take their Shavasana. Take as long as you would like at home. And we'll see you real soon. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.